Welcome to 2D Trash Cast.
Alright, let's go.
Oh yeah, Paul Walker
Good
over
to
there.
Paul Walker's ready. Paul Walker's top half is ready.
Paul Walker's right hand man.
Right hand man is ready. All right, Gucci boys,
Gucci, let's
ready
go.
to do this? Ready to jump back into the cesspool?
I am the cesspool.
All right, good. Here we go. Hey guys, welcome back to 2D Trashcast. Number 2 in your hearts, but number 1 in your loins. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, so grab a lukewarm beverage and relax with us. Have you missed us? Because we sure have missed you. It's me, your boy, Asana's belly button fungus, and with me, I have the 2 stinkiest goblins to ever roam the earth, Nick and Travis. What's up, guys?
Yo, what's up, man?
Oh,
It's good to be back.
is it though?
It is great
yeah,
to be back.
I've been looking forward to it, dude. I've been missing it.
My weekend hasn't been the same without you degenerates.
I hope
Yeah.
so. Man. So it's been a while. We've been away for about, 4 months? I think it's been 4 months.
Has it been 4 months, really?
I think it was like September when we actually took the break.
Something like that. It was like, was it?
Yeah, I believe so. I think the last
Yeah.
episode was like September-ish.
Yeah,
Um,
probably.
Because I think it said we'd take the break during the fall season, so...
You also
Yeah.
can't. The break brought us 2 degenerates with a webcam.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Yeah.
all it offered
Because
you.
guess
and I-
what? The 2D Trash Cast is now live on Twitch.
Heck yeah.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, that's right. We're Twitch. Sponsor us, Twitch. God damn it.
We need to get Crunchyroll sponsored so we can sit here and crudely react to videos now.
No, I just want anime girl statues. I don't really care.
Nick's actually is making a new YouTube channel called Nick Reacts to Plastic Waifus.
Yeah, it'll be mostly me looking up skirts of figures.
Oh,
doing a rating scale of 1 to 5 on plastic pantsu.
I thought of that. I mean, whatever works for you, man. I'm not gonna stop you from doing that.
Yeah.
Essentially a lot has happened since we were away. And by a lot, I mean we missed a whole fucking season. And technically we've also missed like another month or so of like the winter for 2020, or like winter 2020 into 2021 anime. So
Yeah.
there's a bit to gloss over. But I think the best way to kind of start this off is to kind of look at 2020 in retrospect. You know, in terms like in what's happened like in anime, right? So,
Right.
yeah, I'm
I
pretty
hate
sure
to
we
break
all
it
have.
to you, human highlight,
top
but you're
3.
probably
Travis,
not going to
you're
learn
muted.
anything.
Oh, wow, it's going off to a
Oh, I was
fantastic.
talking to the Twitch chat.
Uh,
but I didn't want to talk over you, so
Gotcha.
I mean, it's already a chaotic mess.
I know
So
because
there's a lot.
I think I'm
um,
frozen.
No, you're good.
Oh, it's over now. He got caught with genjutsu.
But yeah, man. I don't know. Fall was an okay season. I think it wasn't. It definitely wasn't the best season of 2020 though. I thought fall was kind of
When fall's okay.
it underperformed in my opinion as far as like summer. Summer was such a banger as far as shows that came out, and then fall was just like
There's a bunch of sleepers though in the fall that nobody really watched.
yeah, there was a couple, yeah.
like
what?
Talentless Nana and Akadama Drive were great.
Yeah, you did say you liked Akudama Drive. I didn't
What,
watch it.
what about the? Has anyone? I mean, I haven't seen it, but apparently, Fly Me to the Moon, I've seen.
Oh, that was
Oh,
great
yeah.
too.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah,
They're
Fly Me to the Moon was pretty good.
they're in
That
the
was
running
like-
for best couple on the Crunchyroll Awards.
Yeah, that was like. Oh, are they really? I'll
Yeah,
vote
they
for
are.
that.
I accidentally voted for Kaguya.
We should probably take a look at those Crunchyroll awards because there's probably some things worth taking jabs at.
Yeah.
You know. Oh yeah, since it's been a while. Hey, for the record, Momoshiki versus Naruto and Sasuke should be better than All Might versus All for. Is it All for One or One for All? I can never get those.
I don't know. I actually don't know which one's which anymore.
All for one.
They're the same.
Also, this is a year-old argument.
Yeah, well, we need to have it. So
Yeah,
we
well,
need to have this argument.
we need the non-BNH stands to come out and help us out this time.
No, I need Hero Academia stands to come out and try to defend that. I cannot understand the reasoning
Yeah.
behind this because I mean, I get it. The impact was great and all, but come on, man. Have you seen Momoshiki fly around? The dude was flying around like he was just coked up as shit.
Like I said, that was the fight that made me watch Naruto. You guys showed me that. I was like, oh shit. All right, I guess I'll break down. Guess I'll watch it. And now, a couple months later, or 2 years later,
now you're still not done.
Yeah, I'm still not done, but well, I just started though. I just started this year, so well, not 2021, but 2020.
Now you're just making excuses.
Yeah, but the problem is I have like 8 years worth of merch to catch up on.
Yeah, it's
See,
that's not a small feat. It's not a small feat to catch up on.
Demon Slayer is not getting another season soon, but there is a movie coming out like next month, I think.
Well, yeah, technically it's already been out.
I mean, it's out in Japan, but it's coming to America like next month. I think it's like February 17th or something.
I mean, that movie has been. I mean, since we've been away, that movie came out and it's been blowing the fuck up. Like,
Yeah.
it's,
Oh fuck yeah!
That's a topic right there.
and I mean, yeah, I mean that in the literal sense because I'm pretty sure they didn't blow past like most box office like releases.
Oh yeah.
In general, not even just anime.
It's the highest selling box office release in Japan. Not even just anime. It's the highest selling box office in Japan.
I mean, let's be honest here. That's the only thing that they really have to look forward to.
Yeah, but that's wild though. An anime film. I mean, it eclipsed like $320 million in sales or something like that. That's insane.
Didn't it blow Spirited Away out of the water?
I don't know if it blew it out of the
water.
What's
like
up?
Didn't it like creep up on it and then blow it out of the water? Or
that I don't know. I don't know the exact sales figures for Spirit.
I mean,
but I know it just passed it like recently.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm for sure. I'm almost confident that it's, if not the best one, it's one of the best ones, financial wise.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen it yet, but apparently, if it's gonna adapt, it's the Infinity Train arc, right?
Yeah, which is, in my opinion, probably the best arc. I think
it's called the Infinity Train arc for Demon Slayer.
Yeah,
I think it's like, Mugen Train.
Yeah, it's definitely I think it's the best arc for sure as far as the manga goes, because it's like it's the pivoting point of the series. It's like the climax that leads up to the bigger climax, I guess you could say.
It's just the smaller climax to the bigger climax.
Yeah, right. It's the tease.
Yeah, so I guess if you want the full movie as it's written, it's what? Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, the movie, Mugen Train, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Infinity Train. Whichever floats your boat.
Yeah. But it to me it has the most significance as far as Tanjiro's like growth, like his personal growth. That's like the turning point to him, like, oh shit, I actually have to get serious. Like, I'm not gonna just mess around anymore. These demons are some real shit right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's been a while since I've brushed up on anything Demon Slayer past whenever the anime is dishing out, so
yeah,
I can't really offer like too much of an opinion at the moment.
Right.
But I mean, if look, it's like if mad people are going to see this movie and they're praising it to the high heavens, you have to assume, on some level, it has to be good enough to watch.
I mean, they did something right if the kids in Japan are saying that Tanjiro is their hero more than their parents. If they look up to Tanjiro more than their parents.
I mean that's a good point. They do look up to him.
It's like, who's your favorite idol? Is it your dad? No.
No, it's Tanjiro. Yeah, he's like Japan's freaking Superman right now, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I mean, as far as like on looking out on the outside, and
Right.
I don't live in Japan, so what the fuck do I know? But
Yeah, I mean, how do I put it? Essentially, it's just like, again, if people fuck with it, they're gonna fuck with it.
yeah,
It's good for them.
right.
I don't know when it's gonna release in the. Does anyone know when it's gonna release in the US? Is it like?
I think it's soon,
Sometime,
but I don't know.
Sometime this year. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking. Maybe I'm thinking it's like next month or something. But
I don't know. I'm looking forward to it though. I'm gonna keep my eyes out because I don't want to miss it. I don't know. Like, I would assume we're gonna get a theater release, but
We
where to-
who knows? I don't even know, like with the
Yeah.
COVID restrictions, if you can.
I know.
No, yeah, shit, right. That's yeah, I'm surprised. You know, with the pandemic going on, I'm surprised they just don't. I mean, I guess it would kind of be finicky, but I don't know. Find some way to have like a streaming service pick it up and distribute it for like a limited time. Like Funimation kind of did that with Stampede.
Given
One Piece.
like that's what the Given movie's doing. It's just going straight to the Crunchyroll, I think.
Yeah, I wonder if that's like an insult. Is it like just straight? It's like one of those. Oh, it's just straight to DVD release.
Straight to Crunchyroll. I don't know. They might not have a choice at this point.
Yeah, it's so fun. It's okay, I guess. But yeah, so I mean, we'll be looking forward to that when that comes.
I can't wait, even though.
Wait, what? Given or?
Well, both. I like the Given. What's wrong with a little BL? Everybody needs some BL in their lives.
Yeah.
I mean, people fuck with Given. I mean, I think that's like people. Really
The
like
music
Jam-
was great. I don't even care what anybody
If
says.
anything, it was animated really well.
Well, that's one thing going for it. No, I mean, I haven't really seen much of Given, so I can't.
I watched it when it was airing, but you know, I'm not gonna get T-shirts like Travis will.
Hey man, if they came out with a figure, I'd get it.
Would you though?
Yeah, they could.
They
be,
could do like a K-On style like a band figure.
They could. Those two dudes could be kissing for all I care. It was a good show.
Hey man,
Hey,
support yaoi culture.
that's right.
Girls need fan service too.
Support your local boy hole.
Your local boy. Slap that on a fucking t-shirt, please. Please.
That's gonna be the 2D trash cast model. All right,
Oh, God, no. I mean, maybe, I guess.
we're gonna put Nick's face, and then it's just gonna say
Support
support.
your local boy hole.
Just a giant asterisk on a t-shirt.
Merch coming soon.
Merch coming. 2021 merch for spring. That's what we're going for.
Yeah.
Just what I've always wanted.
Yeah, so,
Nick
I
and
don't know.
Boyhole on a T-shirt.
yeah, we're going off the rails.
a little bit.
So, look. All right, so in 2020, I mean, so fall season specifically, right? I know there was like, what was it? What the fuck was the one show that it kind of got slept on?
Sports climbing girls.
No.
I think that was hands down Travis's favorite show of the fall season.
I'll explain, Travis. Why is it your favorite show of 2020?
Because they were climbing things. I don't know. I just thought it was enjoyable for no reason at all.
I could have done it better myself.
I literally have like I don't even know how to explain it. It was like painfully average, but I found it the most entertaining.
Okay, so it's Travis's best okay show of 2020.
Oh yeah, but it's because it's something different. I think. How many rock climbing shows have you seen?
I don't think I ever want to see.
Literally zero.
Yeah, so
I'm cool with never seeing one.
Yeah.
Oh.
my show for 2020 was actually Smile Down the Runway. So
Oh shit.
Dude, you are a fucking huge proponent of that show. Like
I am. I want another season. Fuck you. Leave it alone.
The only human on the internet.
Nah, my show for 2020 was Ace of Diamond, but actually no, that was 19.
2019. That was 2019. I was just telling Tim that before we started. That I was like trying to figure out my top shows for 2020. I was like, oh shit, there's so many good ones. Like Ace of Diamond. What was the other one I named, Tim?
Oh shit. I don't know.
But then I was like, oh fuck no, that was 2019. The whole year went by way too fast.
I
Oh,
know.
were you talking about Fate? Or is it something else?
Oh yeah, it was Fate. Yeah, it was Fate. Babylonia. I was like, yeah, that's like got to be in my top 5. Just animation alone was fantastic, and I was like, shit, that's not even 2020.
The dude that wore the cape, I forget his name in Babylonia, is also up for an award in the Crunchyroll Awards, by the way.
That was it really?
Mm-hmm. It was the English voice actor though. That was it.
Marlon?
No, the dude with the beard, the brown beard in the cape.
Bro, I have no idea.
I don't either. I didn't watch Babylonia, so I couldn't tell you.
You know, I find it interesting that like they're adapting like pretty much like a lot of the different singularities, but for some reason they're just not doing them in chronological order. They're just kind of just skipping around.
Any kind of semblance of order at all. They're just like, I kind of like this one. Let's put anime on it.
Yeah, they're just like, I like how this story played out. Let's fucking do that.
But also, I hate it because Travis's motto, I'll just wait for the anime, is in full effect. He doesn't have to play the game because he can just wait for the anime.
Well, Fate Go is a freaking whale central. I couldn't stand playing it anymore. It hurts me inside.
Don't worry. We'll
I've even bought those freaking things, the prisms or whatever you summoned with, and I still didn't get the people I wanted on guaranteed 5-star summits.
Yeah, was it the same chords? I mean, the summoning. Have you seen those summoning rates? What is it like? 1%?
No, 0.06% of getting them.
Less than 1% to get a 5-star servant.
And then then there's Nick. Hey guys, I got 2 Jean d'Arc altars in one pool.
Oh yeah, wasn't there like some weird like voodoo trick you guys attempted for like?
It did work.
They used to have one, but
it worked for a while.
Oh, is it like you do like a what is it? You do like a friend summon or a single summon or some shit like that, and then you do a multi?
It was something weird like that. Yeah, I can't even remember, to be honest with you. I just know the only reason why I don't play it is because there's no auto battle. So
there's no auto battle.
If they put auto battle in it, I would probably have 500 hours, just like I do in Azure Lane.
You know, I have a question. Do you think like Fate Go would actually be successful as like a console game? Like if they somehow reworked
Genshin could work as a console game. I don't know why that couldn't.
Well, I mean, I think Genshin was initially penned as a console game, but I'm saying like if you were to transition Fate Go into a console game, would it work?
I mean, maybe because as far as I know, the arcade version is pretty popular in Japan.
Yeah, I heard it's like wildly popular, and I'm also jealous every time I fucking see it. I'm like, can I?
See, I'm jealous of those dudes that could go to like Super Dragon Ball Heroes consoles and just slap their cards
lost
down.
Travis.
Just throw it on your face.
Okay, what are you jealous of?
I said those people that can speaking of like the consoles and like the arcade systems, the ones that could go play Super Dragon Ball Legends or Heroes or whatever that shit is.
Oh, like in the arcade?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of I mean, because we have the home port versions, like the console versions, and from what I understand, it's just received in an it's like put in an underwhelming light, I suppose.
Well, yeah, let's be honest, that game sucks.
You know, I mean, I liked it.
No, it's a bad game.
I downloaded it again to give it another try. It sucks.
It's not that bad though. What's wrong with? Wait, hold on. Okay, so
it's a cool concept. It's just like it feels like a mini game though. It doesn't feel like a full-fledged game. It just feels like maybe like a side game.
I mean, I think it takes a while to get through to that, kind of get used to the whole card system thing. And yeah, the graphics kind of look like it came straight from Budokai 2. But I mean, outside of that, I think once you get you put some time into it, it's not that bad.
Yeah, but at least Budokai 2 was a good game.
You know, Budokai 2 was a good game. I'm not gonna find
solid.
Then they became Xenoverse, which suck.
Well,
I like Xenoverse game.
Xenoverse was good though. The only thing that sucked about Xenoverse was
Everything but the story.
No, the internet just sucked. Like when it came to PvP.
Yeah, playing online was garbage, but I thought it was fun playing single player.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but how am I supposed to make my own character and dick Tim down?
You couldn't, me if you tried.
I beat you a couple times. Okay, let's calm down here.
Mean, I might have let you.
No.
No, but all right. So, 2020 fall season. Jujutsu Kaisen.
Number one show of fall season for me.
I think it's number one.
Nah, it's Haikyuu, bro.
For second place for me though. Haikyuu is good. It's fantastic, but the problem is, it's just. I think the beginning was the problem.
See,
they dragged it out way too long.
My problem is Haikyuu's already hyped, and I already know what I'm getting into, so it was just really well done. Jujutsu Kaisen's still world building.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I could see that, but I don't know. I just like Jujutsu Kaisen so much better because it was fresh to me.
I'm so invested in Haikyuu that it's just not going to beat anything out for the fall season.
No.
The only thing that would have had a chance of beating it was Dan Machi or a regular Magic High School, and they both were just kind of mediocre for what I was wanting them to be.
Dan Machi, or not Dan Machi. The regular Magic High School wasn't done by I think the same
Madhouse wasn't
run. Well, not even just Madhouse, just the people. I think people behind it.
Well, the arc just wasn't exciting, and it was just whatever. I feel like once you start getting away from the premise of the show and you start getting to other things, like this one was about aliens or some shit, or like otherworldly beings, and it's just like, okay, well, I'm watching a show about Magic High School, so how did we end up here?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't watch it, so I can't comment. I was like, I don't care about another Magic High School show right now. I can pass on this one.
See, my guilty pleasures are the OP Magic High School shows. Like,
Yeah, you fucking love them shits.
yeah, because you don't have to pay attention when you're watching them. You can just like veg out. Like, you don't gotta like sit there and figure out what the hell's gonna happen because you just know that they're gonna be broken in OP. So it's just like whatever.
Yeah, until you get like asked a question about it, you're like, oh, I don't know, I don't remember, I don't remember what happened.
Yeah,
Main character,
I'm not supposed to remember. Watch it your damn self. Especially since the people that usually ask me questions about it are the same ones that talk shit on overpowered high school kids.
All right, well, Jujutsu Kaisen is
He's useless.
a Magic High School show. Back me up on that one, Tim.
Listen, look, I mean, I've said my piece before. The current state of having OP characters in a Magic High School setting, right? And for the most part, I just don't give a shit about them. Like it's just eh.
You guys are haters.
I'm just saying. Like you can't blame me for thinking that way. You know what I mean? Like how many shows have had that now?
I'm just saying, Jujutsu Kaisen is a Magic High School show.
Yeah, but does it have a lit title, like a lit localized title, like Magic Fights? What the fuck?
It's like Sorcerer Fight. Yeah, it does.
When you say it like that, it just sounds like a really bland show.
It sounds like a shitty VR game that you'd play for free.
It sounds like a kid show used to be on PBS.
It should have Go at the end. Sorcerer Fight Go.
Go no, Sorcerer Fight : Go.
Yeah.
Exclamation point.
Yeah. God,
So we
can't wait for the mobile game.
Can't wait for the anime.
Yeah.
Of that anime. No, you know what? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, shit, I forgot. Fucking Great Pretender. That's probably the
No,
show
that's
game.
definitely the best show of 2020.
That's easily the best show of 2020. Jujutsu Kaisen's definitely there, but after watching Great Pretender, I think it's, for me, it's like arguably the best show for 2020 because that show is just really fucking
Actually, it's probably the best show that I've watched since I started watching anime as a whole. Just packed into 24 episodes. It's the best complete show that I've watched.
Jesus. That's a fucking strong statement.
I mean, honestly though,
I've never watched 24 episodes so fast in my life.
See, I can't watch it yet.
Because we've talked about it too much.
I have to wait for you guys to stop caring about it because if I watch it, I'm gonna fucking hate it.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like if you watch it and it's like it's complete, I'm done. But like, if someone brings it up, I'm be like, oh yeah, that show is fucking good. So let me break down the show. Give me like a general synopsis. Essentially, it's just about a con man just trying to make his way through life, essentially.
Yeah.
And he eventually gets conned himself, and because of that, he ends up getting roped into events that it's like he bit off more than he could chew, and then eventually it just kind of snowballs from there. But it kind of twists itself in ways that you don't see coming because the show just becomes, oh, how bad is the situation gonna get? How bad is this main character gonna fuck up? And how are they gonna get themselves out of it? Right, and that's like the fun part is kind of guessing.
The final arc was the biggest mindfuck that I've ever had happen to me.
The final arc was just like some fucking.
It was madness. It was just pure madness.
That was like some like mid-season like Yagami shit and fucking Death Note.
Yeah.
Like that's how crazy that shit got. Nick, you have to go watch that show. Don't bar yourself from those shows.
No, finish Naruto. Let's just get it over with. I need you to bust out that hidden leaf headband.
Yeah. Real quick.
I just bought a crossed out one too, an anti-hidden leaf headband.
I hate you.
I mean, I fuck with those designs though. Yeah, the hidden leaf, the ninja headbands, right? The shinobi headbands.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the scratch through them to denote that they've like defected from the village's type.
Yeah. I also bought a hidden rain one.
The hidden rain. That's the one with like the four tally marks. That's the way I think of it.
Is that the one that Pain had?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bought it.
Or from the rain.
I was like, yo, I gotta add more to this collection. I'm gonna try to get all of them eventually, as long as they have quality ones of all of them.
Yeah. Did SAO season 3 premiere in the fall or was that summer?
The what?
Part 1 was 2019. Part 2 is 2020, I think.
What? ReZero?
No.
Sword Art Online Season 3.
Oh, Sword Art Online was yeah, that was winter 2020, I think. Or no, that was summer. Yeah.
No,
That
it
was
wasn't.
summer.
It was spring, I think.
No, I'm looking at it right now. Part
it?
2 was in summer.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I couldn't remember if that bled over into the fall or not.
Mhm.
I mean-
It was only like 11 episodes, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. So, all right. Well, I mean, 2020 was a pretty like banging year, I think. I mean, there was a-
2020 was spoiling us.
I mean, anime in the last like.
We can't forget about Ishizaku reviewers.
That was 2020,
Never
wasn't it?
forget.
Interspecies reviews was in 2020, was it?
Yes, it was. Winter 2020.
Yeah.
No shit. Holy fuck. Wow. Okay. I just felt like.
You're forgetting about Peter Grill, bro.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, just vanilla NTR.
Yeah, right.
2020 was a great season. 2020 for anime was a great season, like as a whole.
Yeah,
Because we
I
got
think without the summer season though, it's mediocre.
really winter was good.
I mean,
So was spring.
yeah, spring was good. It's just
Summer had ReZero, Gone to High School, Rent a Girlfriend. What else? It had Uzaki.
Yeah, but
Fire Force, Digimon, Apeironmon, Tower of God.
I mean, you didn't like it, but spring had Arte. The second season of Bookworm.
I'm not saying spring wasn't good. I'm just saying like without the summer season of anime, which to be fair, due to COVID, a lot of these shows were supposed to be in like winter and summer or winter and spring. So COVID kind of did the summer season a favor on that one, but summer was just so packed. It had like 30 shows.
I don't know, man. As a whole, I think spring's my favorite.
Really?
Sprummer season, if you will.
Yeah.
I
mean, you're forgetting about the best show,
what?
Overflow.
I don't even know what that is.
No, spring was my favorite. Spring was my favorite because it had Major the Second starting back up. It had Arte. It had Kagushi Goto, Princess. It had Precon, Bookworm, the Villainous,
ReZero is better than all of those.
Hey, what is it?
Gleipnir, Tower of God.
Oh, Tower of God was good too.
Can we? All right, hold on. Can we look at those? Can we look at those Korean manhwa adaptations in
No,
retro? Can we please? Just for like, because I think the more I think about it, I'm like,
they're hurting themselves.
what? No, Tower. Okay, Tower of God.
Tower of God.
Tower of God. Let me tell you.
Yeehaw.
Tower of God, boy. I'll tell you what. Well, pretty good. But no, the Tower of God I thought was pretty good overall. I think there was some areas that probably could have been better. I think a lot of people were just kind of complaining about the pacing. I feel like
That was my complaint with God High School.
God of
That
High
shit
School was
High School,
garbage.
that was definitely my gripe. It looked really fucking good in a lot of areas, but
It was a fun show, but it's
yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
that show sucked.
Well, I mean, the only thing that was bad about it for me was that weird, like the wedding arc. Like I don't know why they put that shit in. Like, well, not I don't know why they put that shit in there. More like, why did that feel like so misplaced? Like, it felt like it.
It didn't feel misplaced because it just like reaffirmed their friendship with her.
Well, yeah, but like, I just felt like you just did all that and
It's
like,
just they crammed too much into one tiny season. They could have extended it a little bit.
I think it could have benefited from like another 12 episodes. I would say.
Yeah, if it was a 24 episode season or like even 20 episodes, 22 episodes, I think it could have been better. But they jammed it into like 12 to 13 episodes, and I was like,
Then it ended at the worst fucking possible spot.
What is even going on? Who are these guys? Like, the one minute they're just fighting in this tournament, and then the next minute there's a literal god coming out of the sky with a giant sword. Like, what the fuck is going on?
That was happening, right? So there was the point where they're just dropping the fucking sword onto the people, and I was like, "Oh, excuse me, I guess we're just doing this today." I could have sworn we were just having a high school battle royale free for all, something going on. Why is there a sword dropping from the fucking sky right now?
Yeah, but I mean, the dude that was stopping the sword was pretty badass. But it's like, who are these people? It didn't explain any of it. It was just like, here's a cool thing, here's a cool thing, here's a cool thing, here's a cool thing. We're not going to explain any of the cool shit that's happening, but you're going to watch it and you're going to like it. And it's like, well, I guess I am going to watch it and like it, but I think it's garbage.
Because I guess I will watch it just to keep reminding myself that it's fucking stupid. That's basically what it is. And then there was no Bleach, which I had hope for, but for some reason I just could not get dragged into it for like the third time. So that's strike 3.
I didn't even give Noah like do a Bleach, but I didn't even give it a chance.
Didn't give it a chance, huh?
Not even a chance. Didn't have any interest in it.
What, the anime?
It's like it could be there.
You could walk over here and say it into the microphone.
Oh no,
Yeah, come on, Noah.
like,
Be one of the people.
Such a good show.
Defend
Okay,
yourself for like 5
It
seconds.
was so poorly. Like, he could be such a badass character. And
Come
they
on and say it to the microphone.
I felt like it could have been so good, and like he could have been such a badass character, but it was just so poorly written, and it just.
So it probably wasn't poorly written, like the manga
content.
wasn't, but the anime was just like, whatever, we're just gonna gloss over it.
Like, the characters were good, and it could have been good, better than it was. I didn't hate it, and I don't regret watching it, but like that's my favorite show I've ever watched.
So would you say it got that like kind of got the like commercial treatment? Like this is just a commercial for the
So do you think
manga.
it got the like an advertising treatment where they were just like, hey, come read the manga, but they just kind of put it out there just to put it out there so the sales go up?
I don't know. I think they were trying to make it like how it's supposed to be made.
I mean, that's possible.
Maybe, I don't know.
What do we know?
Like, the
What do we know? We're not Korean.
The ending, was the ending wasn't anything special. There wasn't like an epic fight, really. Just kind of
Yeah,
like
so
it built up and then nothing really happened.
well, these are fair arguments.
yeah.
I mean, to each their own. Somebody might have liked it. Somebody might have hated it. There's people like me that didn't even give it a chance. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, you asshole.
hey, Tower of God self-destructed. Not the anime, but the manga or manhwa, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I heard it started getting real weird.
It got good. It got really good, but it's the author's on like an infinite hiatus, kind of like Hunter x Hunter, and usually when those Korean people go on hiatus, they never come back.
Hiatus.
Hiatus x hiatus.
That's such an original thing that I just said.
Can we get an F in the chat for Hunter x Hunter? Man, well, at least Hunter x Hunter is still probably gonna go at some point. Sometime.
You get
soon.
like one chapter every 6 months.
Yeah, the problem is though, there's so much dialogue in those Hunter x Hunter chapters that every time a new chapter comes out, because it's been so long, you have to jump back like 10 fucking chapters.
You just got to go back to where the anime ended and just reread because there's only been like 6 chapters since then.
The true genius of Hunter x Hunter. That's what Togashi was doing the whole time. He was just like, all right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'll release a chapter once every 2 years, and then I'll put so much exposition in it that people have to reread the last 10 chapters.
I'm just gonna
And still-
live off of Dragon Quest and call it a day.
Oh god. I mean, I would imagine that's what the Greed Island stuff was based off of. Kind of like JRPGs in general.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're bouncing off topic real fast.
Do we ever really stick to the topic?
That's true.
Here at 2D Trash, stick to our guns.
There it is.
There it is.
One episode without saying that.
Just spewing a bunch of bullshit that doesn't make any sense and acting.
All right. Well, with that being said, 2020 in retrospect, overall, I mean, it was pretty good. As Travis said, I mean, anime has been spoiling us for the last forever.
Year and a half.
Like
Yeah.
last 3 years, to be honest. Like,
Well, quarantine helped because the anime got even more popular.
Right. That is true. I mean, with quarantine, dude, like,
oh yeah, people have been consuming like games and watching more, not even just anime, just more things in general because of quarantine. Because like, what else are they gonna fucking do?
yeah.
Because
Yeah,
of
but
that.
anime did really blow up, though. I can only imagine that, like, these companies are just loving it. Like, Crunchyroll and Funimation and shit like that. They're probably just racking in the dough right now. I would imagine.
What a terrible time for Kiss Anime to go down.
Well, we've already discussed, but like, I mean,
Confirmed.
it'd just be like,
Confirmed. Kiss Anime is part of the COVID conspiracy.
well, the thing about it is right, and here's the thing. I think we're at a point now where while there is like a shit ton of streaming services out there, like the amount of shows that they could all pick up would probably render a lot of sites like Kiss Anime like obsolete, right? Because it'll just be down to preference. Like, oh yeah, this show's coming around this season. This show's coming around this season. Blah blah blah. We'll go, I'll get into Funimation for like a month or something, and then just back out, or like however long the show lasts, and then it'll just dip.
I just want to know when Crunchyroll and Funimation are going to finally merge.
Well, they finally got what is it? They finally got bought out, right?
Yeah, it's like officially bought out. I just want to know when they're going to merge, though.
Yeah, Sony owns Crunchyroll now, but it's like, are they gonna? Who knows what they're gonna do? Are they gonna merge the two to make one app, one super app, kind of like a Verve type thing, or are they gonna just keep the two entities separate? I don't know.
That's the thing. I think when the whole Funny Roll thing was happening initially, I mean, it was kind of just the best of both worlds. Whether you liked English dubs or subs or whatever, you were just gonna get both shows in one, pretty much wrapped up in one service. Right?
Yeah.
Then they split up. Right, a couple years go by, and now Sony buys them out again. Yeah, so you could imagine. I'd imagine Sony has to have some plan to be like, all right, we could either redo or retool that whole Funny Roll, the whole relationship between those two. And I don't really know like the business side of things, so I'll just take it with a grain of salt when I say it.
Right.
You got that, or you can just merge them together and bring them under one name and just call it something else entirely, like Sony Video App, some shit like that.
Here's what confuses me. Funimation bought Crunchyroll. Funimation has its own app, Crunchyroll has its own app, and then they have Verve.
No, Verve's owned by AT&T.
But and it was made by.
But it's made by Crunchyroll. So
no, it's powered by Crunchyroll. AT&T owns Verve, so technically, technically, if Crunchyroll goes away, Verve can still stay. It's just what kind of content are they going to have?
Rooster Teeth and High Dive.
Yeah.
Nickelodeon, they have Nick shows.
Wait, are you telling me Verve would actually lose? Damn, hold on. Wait, I didn't think about this. For some reason, I didn't think about Verve.
That's what I was thinking about. I was like, Verve's going to fall apart if they don't all end up on there.
Right.
Shit. Okay,
yeah. So. Exactly. So that's to
unless
me, that's
Sony has a hand in AT&T.
Well, see, okay, so we're pretty much gonna get into like whole business logistics for a second, but like, wait, so AT&T that's Warner Brothers, right? They're owned by Warner.
Oh shit, that I don't know.
Okay, I'm this is off the top of my head, shit, so I don't know.
Yeah,
but
it's all hypothetical at this point.
Yeah, someone owns the thing that owns Verve, okay,
yeah.
Which is powered by Crunchyroll. So when it says that, I'm thinking, oh well, that's just. Yeah, but now that you say it like that, that makes sense, because it's like, why would you have Crunchyroll and Verve at the same time? But Verve is just like all in one package.
Exactly.
But since AT&T owns those companies, okay, that makes more fun.
Because AT&T owned Crunchyroll.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So AT&T does not own Verve anymore. AT&T sold Verve and Crunchyroll.
When did they sell Verve?
With Crunchyroll.
Yeah. Did they sell it? If they sold it with Crunchyroll, then
AT&T sells Crunchyroll and Verve to Sony for $1.17 billion.
Oh, okay. So they sold the Verve property too, then.
Yeah, because I was pretty sure Verve and Crunchyroll were like the same entity.
Well, they were both, like I said, they were both owned by AT&T, so they were just kind of consolidating their properties. So now I'm curious to see what gets taken off of Verve. Are they gonna? I guess they could possibly consolidate everything onto Verve, like Funimation, put that onto Verve if they own.
So let's see. Their best option would be to keep Verve because Verve has a contract with High Dive, which gets a lot of the Sentai stuff.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like they could just put Funimation back on the Verve like it used to be.
Oh, then that means just Sony has the fucking monopoly on a lot of that. Then because then
they just own anime now.
So here's the thing, right? So now it's pretty much if that's the case, right? And eventually they'll have to retool that shit because if they have Verve, right? Which I wasn't thinking about, so that was a good call. That means they'll have Rooster Teeth, High Dive, all that shit that Verve has essentially. Then they'll have Crunchyroll, Funimation.
Yeah.
And I mean, High Dive has like a lot of stuff that's like made. I think like the Sentai stuff. And then. Holy shit. Yeah, because the only competition they'd have is what? Fucking Netflix and Hulu. Amazon, maybe. Because Amazon has, like, all the retro shit.
You think our Netflix will ever end up like Japanese at Netflix at some point?
Like, are they how they update like episodes like weekly or,
Yeah.
or like every other?
Like
or,
how they
bi-weekly?
well, Japan's Netflix has a monopoly on anime, besides like cable TV, but we get it on Crunchyroll and Funimation. You think our Netflix will ever become episodic?
I don't know. I mean, they could go the whole Disney Plus route and start doing their major shows that way, but
Yeah, but
I think Netflix probably pulls in so much revenue that they don't give a shit if you
like,
watch it one time.
Because
they're gonna-
Beastars
they're
is
gonna
Beastars is a Netflix property over there, but it comes and it's airing on their Netflix, but we can't get it until July.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So we will get it on Netflix, just not at the same time as Japan. I don't know, streaming rights and all that shit. Probably, I don't know any of that stuff. So
Yeah, the thing about it is I believe that Netflix's whole entire motto is binging. So, you know, that's probably why they're always gonna like, especially when it comes to overseas, like us, like U.S. Netflix. We'll just say in this case, that's why we'll probably have to wait because the motto, at least for us, is just we just binge, because Japan doesn't have those services, right? Because they just air it on TV.
yeah,
You don't fucking need the services if you have them literally on your boob tube.
yeah.
So, yeah. So damn, that's a very interesting spin. But I think Sony would try to attempt to merge it under one and probably just call it something different. I mean, best case scenario is that they try the whole funny roll thing twice.
Yeah.
Maybe they use Verve as its primary. Like they would use Verve as its primary, just put Crunchyroll, I guess, technically under that.
I'd make Crunchyroll the primary.
Yeah, but that's but that's because we like the Crunchyroll like user interface better than Funimation.
Well,
But
see, the problem is, does Verve own those contracts? Like, did
Well, that's what I'm
Sony
saying.
inherit them when they got sold, or do they have to renegotiate now?
I'll tell you, that's-
There's probably like a lot of things that have to happen behind the scenes. But my imagination is that now that Sony has them all, Sony can just do whatever the fuck they want. Right? They could just be like, all right, we know you were powered by Crunchyroll, Verve, but we're gonna put Verve over Crunchyroll now, and then we'll just put Funimation under that, like, because that's what Verve was at one point, right? Verve had both Funimation and Crunchyroll shows.
I mean, that was the whole point of getting Verve. Now I
Yeah.
have Verve, and I've paid for it for like the last 6 months, and maybe clicked on it one time.
I mean, I use it.
Well,
constantly. It's like
Funimation and Crunchyroll were together still too, though. So you had to go to Crunchyroll. You didn't even have to go to Verve.
Yeah, but I mean, I just kind of use Verve because like I was also watching like other shit like
Rooster
Ruby
Teeth
and-
and Red versus Blue and all those
Yeah.
weird
Well-
documentaries.
Yeah, I only use Verve for High Dive now. I don't use it for Crunchyroll, but
I mean, High Dive's okay. I mean, High Dive has like a decent selection.
High Dive's
Right.
interface is terrible. Not interface, but like their video quality is terrible.
Verve's interface is terrible.
Like if you if you go to Verve or if you go to High Dive on Verve, if you fast forward past the buffering limit, the subtitles disappear, and you can't get them back without leaving the show completely and then going back in.
Huh? No shit. Okay, well, that's actually very interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Mm.
Yeah, I was watching Shippuden on freaking Hulu, and then I got to like episode, I don't even know, 180 or something like that, and they just stopped doing subtitles.
They're just like, nah, you figure it out on your own.
Yeah, so
See, I prefer Hulu over Funimation though.
yeah, but I just switched over to Crunchyroll. I didn't even know Shippuden was on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, I would imagine it's like one of the flagship series to stream on Crunchyroll.
I watched
Yeah,
Naruto on Netflix and Shippuden on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, I would have started it on Crunchyroll if I would have known.
Yeah, Netflix doesn't have Shippuden now. It just has the original one. Like,
Yeah.
No, that's what I mean. I watched regular Naruto on Netflix and then Shippuden.
Shippuden, yeah.
But I watched Shippuden when it was airing still,
Yeah.
and then I've watched it 6 more times after that.
Yeah, but you watch the lick of filler, so there's that.
Yes, I did. I watched the Kakashi Ambu stuff.
I mean, wasn't it technically stuff that was blessed by Kishi though? That was based off books. Yeah.
And the Itachi stuff was pretty cool. And the entire wedding arc at the end was all filler too.
Yeah, the wedding. Yeah, I think the wedding stuff can be best described as a fucking fever dream, in some respects. Because you just look at that shit, you're just like, I don't know what the fuck's going on anymore. Are you sure this is Naruto? I'm not too sure anymore.
to a rom-com real quick.
It was the ending that everybody needed. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I
Well.
guess. But all right, well, yeah, Funny Roll season 2, hopefully, maybe. I mean, we'll see what they fucking do with it.
Yeah,
I don't know what
but
Sony's gonna...
the biggest issue here is 2021.
Yeah, so yeah, all right, so 2021, right? I think it's definitely getting off to a good fucking start. If you were to ask me.
Really?
Yeah.
You think so? Because like,
I definitely think so.
this anime season, I'm just like, meh. I don't really know what I want to watch.
Okay,
Well,
so,
I know what I want to watch. Again, it's called Attack on Titan. Other than that, I'm just kind of sitting here like,
That seems like everybody's general consensus for this season is Attack on Titan's like number one.
I wish I had like a button right now that would just like instantly reverb my voice, so I can just be like,
You
"And
are-
now on this week, Nick doesn't give a shit."
You've been
That's what I'm
reverbing.
talking about.
You've been reverbing weirdly for a while now. Actually,
Oh, really? Cool.
your bike's been getting weird.
Why did you say so?
Or it could just be Travis's garbage internet.
It
One
might
of these
be.
two,
It
right?
might be. I never looked to see how much all this stuff open on my computer was doing.
Yeah, if you thought it was just us that were being degenerates, you have to think again. It's not just us; it's everything around us as well.
But yeah, I mean, Travis has a point. Top 10 things I don't give a shit about is Attack on Titan final season.
That is amazing that you don't.
What do
How?
you mean?
I just don't fucking care, dude.
Come on, man! It's just fucking big fleshy people running around eating
No.
other medieval.
No,
Oh, I will say the first couple episodes were kind of hard to watch.
Really? I mean, the first episode is. Wait, hold on. Are we talking about season 4 or?
Season 4, yes.
Look, spoilers for Attack on Titan anyway. But I mean, here's the thing. The first episode kind of throws you for a tizzy because it's just like, oh, wait, what show am I watching? Is this the same show? What's going on? Who are these people? Who are you? I don't know you, Falco. That's not Star Fox.
Yeah, stop trying to humanize them. Nobody cares.
Well, I mean, they kind of had to.
No, they didn't
kinda had
have to. They could have just left them as an enemy. And then instead they throw you for a fucking loop. They're like, here you go. We're going to skip 4 years and introduce all these fucking people and just be like, okay, this is what's happening over here.
Hold on, wait. Well, Falco plays like a very important part in like all in the.
Okay, well, that's because you read it. I haven't read it.
No. Like even within the anime currently, like Falco plays like a pretty like pivotal part at the moment, right?
The only way I'm going to care about Falco is if they get rid of Reiner.
It looks like you guys got a kiss about it.
I mean, we will. But the thing,
Oh,
here's
jeez.
the thing, right? Look,
It's
I mean-
too hard to care about them when Reiner's still there being a bitch.
listen, you can't blame Reiner. Like Reiner literally is scarred by like the whole entire experience, and like
It's
once
because
you
he
get,
caught
like,
the feels. He got a boy crush
on who? On
on
Falco?
Aaron.
On Aaron. No, listen. Wait, I wouldn't even say that. It's just like he came back and like he kind of suffers from like essentially.
Oh, I lost all my friends. They all died, and I'm still alive.
I mean, you would be pretty sad too if all your friends got eaten, Travis.
I would have just
Well,
stayed there.
Well, the thing is like Reiner was like coming back. He's like, all right, everything is like wrapped up for the moment. We're just kind of doing our thing. Thinking that Aaron's not really around anymore. And Falco, being the good boy, is just helping this guy out, this stranger out that he meets, and then eventually he goes and this friend he asks about Reiner, and he goes like, "Hey, Reiner, I have this person I've been seeing. I've been helping him deliver mails to his family." Comes back to this weird closed off area, and Reiner's like, "Oh no. Oh no.
Oh god.
Look at it, and then Aaron's just like, "Yo, Reiner, have a seat. We have a lot to catch up
Have I ever
on."
told you I hated you?
I'm so mad that Tim just fucking.
Just
Lucky I
tried to
didn't break down.
segue with that.
Let's do TikTok stuff, boys.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
edgy,
listen,
bro.
I'll play
TikTok,
that.
bro.
I will play that clip. But that's the thing, right? Like, Reiner's just going through like a lot of shit, and then like the icing on the cake was just seeing Aaron. He's like, "Oh no." He's like, "No.
We're gonna
Let's
get
not."
fucked up now.
Aaron's just like, But the thing, like, Aaron was like, I'm cool with
So
I'm cool. I understand. He was like, I understand. I understand what you went through, but I don't give a shit. He goes
So
like,
my
"Yeah,
issue, this is spoilers as hell, but how did Aaron keep from his eye growing back in his leg?
Well, because remember they can't like because I thought like him regenerating his body parts was like a thing.
I thought that just
Like-
happened naturally. Because
Yeah, right.
because if you go back and rewatch like season 1 and 2, you can see like when he gets or the season 1 before he figures out he's a Titan, you can see that he's steaming and you don't even realize it.
Yeah, but I mean,
Can they learn how to control it? Can I be like, hey, dude, I don't want to grow my leg back?
don't you grow your legs back?
Well, he probably had to like. Remember, he said he was like feigning, being like, one of those people that was like sick or whatever. So he's like waiting for his
Yeah,
chance.
I know, but can you learn how to just not grow your limbs back? Like, hey, dude, I can control.
Yeah, I mean, it's been like what? It was like 4 years. Yeah, so like, he had.
I hope Mikasa's a dime piece now. That's all I care about.
She's just gonna be battle hardened as fuck. So
I hope she has long hair. That'll be the best comeback. Twin tails.
No, stop. Stop. Hold on. I pick up a stop sign and hit you with it.
Actually, her using her gear flying through the air with twin tails circling around be pretty dope.
Yeah, see, somebody gets it.
Whatever crack you guys are smoking. There's no way. How?
Because twin tails are elite.
What are you talking about? Twin tail twister, bro? That'd be sick.
On Casa, though?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think this is? That's not Pectora swinging around on 3D maneuver gear.
I think this is a Wendy's.
It's a fucking... Leave.
Okay, on that note.
Alright, anyway. So look, Attack on Titan Season 4, I think, is one of those shows that's, when it's all said and done, again, it's like, holy shit. What a fucking experience that was. Like, it's almost not even a show. It's just like a genuine experience to have while it's around. Right?
Yeah, but it's not Horimiya.
It's not. I mean, literally, it's not. But...
So I don't care.
Yeah, Horimiya was pretty good. I think. It's because it's been a while since I've read the manga, but for some reason, I was like, man, are they just blitzing through like a lot of this stuff, or maybe I was just reading the manga super slow.
Nah, I'm starting to reread it. They literally only covered one chapter.
No shit, that was a whole fuck.
Wait, what was?
Okay, so,
the first episode of Horimiya.
That was only one chapter?
It was like a chapter and a half.
Horimiya is so good.
Remember, Horimiya has like 45 pages.
I know.
Yeah. It's like
I'm so mad at anime fans that just became anime fans because they get to experience Horimiya now. I've waited like 6 years for it.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm happy we finally have something official for it, and not just that OVA that aired like how many 7 years ago or whatever. But
I didn't even watch it because it was just so old that I was like, I'm gonna wait. It's gonna get an anime, and I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's good to see that we have. Yeah, as Nick said, something official. I'm very curious to see how they'll pan that out because I don't. Does anyone know how many? Does anyone know how many episodes it's gonna run for?
It's gonna be 13, I think.
Yeah. Okay. So, dang, if it was only one.
It was like 1.5. It was like
Horimiya is 13.
Okay,
Needs to be more.
I can imagine. I think it'll get a second season. I'm gonna say it like this early. I think it's gonna get a second season. Like another 12.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really definitely curious because, like I said, that was only like 1.5 chapters. So I'm really curious to see the pacing for the rest of the show. Like, if it's only 13 episodes, are they just gonna like skip a bunch of shit, or is it gonna drag on? I don't know. Like, I have no idea what they're gonna do.
Yeah, I'm not entirely.
This season's gonna be pretty good, I think. You got Attack on Titan, which everybody's loving right now. ReZero, which started off real strong. Horimiya, which is good. It's Dr. Stone, I think, right? Dr. Stone's coming back, or already came back.
Yeah, Dr. Stone.
Jobless reincarnation, or Jobless in what is it, reincarnation or whatever? Yeah, Jobless reincarnation is gonna be great too.
Oh yeah, Mushoku Tensei, right? Yeah.
Or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the manga for that. So
That was one of the
Okay.
original isekais that I got into, and it was only 16 chapters in when I read it.
Yeah.
Like I have no clue what happens after he grows up. Like once he gets old enough to become an adventurer.
Yeah, I haven't read far enough into it myself.
It started and then it ended and then it started. I'm excited for Slime as well.
Reincarnated as a slime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And can't forget about the quintuplets, bro.
Oh, what is it? A quintuplets SS? Is that what they're calling it? I think it's like
F, is that an S?
Yeah, it's
I think
SS,
it's
second season.
like Kamikami SS or whatever the fuck it was.
That was a good show.
It's been a while since I've seen it, but it was okay.
The only problem with quintuplets is if you already read the ending.
Oh,
Yeah, then
but I like seeing it though, because that's the best part is Nino's attitude.
Yeah, but I don't care.
Let me not give a shit.
Yeah,
Nina's the best girl, so it doesn't even matter.
I don't know. It's gonna shape up to be a good season, I
Don't
think.
shirk my comment. What the hell?
But so far, what would you say your show to look for this season would be? Outside of it, so I'm gonna guess Nick. Is it gonna be Horimiya for you?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Horimiya, okay. So Horimiya for
Yeah,
Nick.
for sure.
I think it's gonna pan out real well too. Travis, what do you think your show's gonna
Probably
be
the
for the season?
same.
Horimiya?
Really?
Yeah, I love Horimiya. I like shoujos too. I prefer.
You don't
shoujo.
have some off the wall stupid shit that you're gonna really like?
My second show outside of Horimiya is going to be bottom tier character.
See, there it is, waiting for it.
That's why you just.
It's like
baited up.
that Watamote or whatever, but with a dude.
Yeah, Watamote was good though.
It's like you have my attention if you say something bad.
He's really good at a fighting game. And he beats down the popular kids in school about it. And then he goes home and he's playing it and he ends up facing this character named No Name, and they're like rivals inside the game. He's number one, that person's number two. So then he goes to meet up with that person outside of the game, but it turns out to be the most popular girl in his school.
Oh, so
And then
it's a high score.
So then she's just like, I can't believe the person that I look up to the most in this world is you.
Oh.
So then and then he's like, well, life's a shitty game. Nobody likes this game, blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, no, you just don't put an effort in. So now she's trying to change his real life, his look on real life. So now he's trying to become a top tier character instead of a bottom tier character. By looking at life as a game. And he just has to grind it.
Sounds like it's gonna be as bad as Gamers.
Maybe. It might be. It's rated pretty bad on my anime list. But I like it. That's...
Fuck gamers. No, it's good.
Gamers was so bad.
It wasn't that bad.
It was bad, bro.
It wasn't that bad.
It was not good.
Man, I don't know. I think it's a toss up at the moment. It's either gonna be Wonder Egg Priority or Skate the Infinite or Skate the Infinity or something like that. I forget what the actual title's called.
Bro, what are these? What are those even?
Okay, so Skate.
No, what Tim just did was he wrote a bunch of anime that were airing on this season and just put them into a hat. And he was like, "All right, these are the two I'm gonna pick."
These are the ones. These are the ones, boys.
He was like, "These are gonna be like."
Shit, that's the real premise here.
I thought you were gonna say Skate.
I did. Nice. Yeah, Skate the Infinity or whatever.
Oh shit. Okay,
or
I didn't hear the skate part. That's why I was confused. No. Skate, I think is gonna be slept on. I think it's gonna be.
Skate is literally just Initial D with skateboards, with sort of the weirdness of a JoJo's.
Yeah,
So,
I said this before. It's so good, but it's so fucking stupid.
Can we include shows that are continuing but just started new arcs?
I mean, well, that's why because then you just throw in again ReZero Season 2, Dr. Stone.
No. I'm talking about Black Clover.
Oh,
Oh, nah. I don't really count long running. Yeah.
Never.
I mean, if you fuck with it, that's fine.
That's what I'm looking forward to the most is the new arc.
Generally, I wouldn't count those.
Or I'm a Spider. That I'm a Spider show is pretty good too.
Oh yeah. I do want to watch that. I haven't started that yet.
I'm just waiting for Get Stick Bug, the anime.
you say that, but
I'm waiting for them. Just waiting for them to pull that one off. You know what? That's the wager we'll take on.
We're
Which
gonna
gets
make the
anime
next
first.
Ruby.
No.
2D Trashcast Productions.
Trash Cast reproduces X Arm.
Okay, so we'll just go in debt, I guess.
No. Oh, skate the Infinity or whatever. I don't know if it's the Infinite or the Infinity. It's one of those two, but it's skateboarding with initial D with a little bit of a splash of JoJo's on it because of how weird it is.
I didn't know going into it that it was going to be like skateboard racing, like downhill racing. I thought it was going to be like a vert kind of thing. You know
I was
what I mean?
thinking
Like,
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater meets an anime.
that's what I thought it was going to be too. But then he was like skating this fucking big buff dude down a hill. I was like, oh shit.
I was like, I don't know what's going on, but I like it. Yeah, well, the dude, he's just throwing, I don't know, he's throwing fucking explosives on the road. I'm like, oh, okay.
Like threw fireworks at him. I was like, this is dumb as shit. I love it.
I was like, this is 10 out of 10. I want more. But yeah, and then there's a Wonder Egg Priority, which
That
might get slept. I don't know how to explain it because there's only like one episode, I think. But Wonder Egg Priority essentially is just this girl is kind of just like sort of a recluse in some ways, or she's just like super introverted, I'm assuming. And she eventually like slips into like she gets like an egg out of a fucking like one of those like gachapon machines and fucking ends up slipping into like a dream realm. And turns out that she's like essentially like reliving like memories. It looks like she's like reliving memories or like someone else's dreams. And while she's not being attacked in those dreams by like random people, like in those dreams, like the person she meets in those dreams are the target. And so like she's trying to save them from essentially being like murdered in the dream, which would translate into real life or some shit.
Like a violent Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, but it's like you have to see it. Like I can't explain it. It's just basically a fucking fever dream, but it's like pretty good. Like it's animated like really well. I was almost surprised by how like well it looked and was executed.
Right.
I thought. Yeah, I'd say those two would make the top of the shows I would definitely recommend for this season anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's other shows too, like Cells at Work and Cells at Work Black, I think are also worth looking into. If you
You're a big proponent of those shows. You keep talking about them.
I will. Now that thanks for giving me the floor.
I mean, Cells at Work, like the first one, I thought was good. So
yeah. So here's the thing, right? So Cells at Work season 2, I think, is essentially just pretty much the same stuff. Maybe with like some added characters here and there, but it's essentially the same. But I think the more interesting one of the two, of course, is like Cells at Work Black, right? Because Cells at Work Black is essentially them in a body that's like pretty much just deteriorating. And so it's like, oh, so what happens if you make this show like really fucking like a little edgy, put a little edge into it?
Yeah.
And it's really good because it kind of like I watched that, and I'm like, damn, I feel like a piece of shit. I shouldn't be making these life choices. So like, it's much more different than Cells at the original one, Cells at Work. So I definitely, if you don't really care about like season 2, then at least check out Black because it's like a different take. So. And then the last one is the Haikyuu knockoff. So
I wouldn't call it a knockoff because it's pretty good.
It's really good. I think the only difference is that I mean it's probably not going to be as like insanely over the top as Haikyuu was, but it definitely will have probably a little bit more like drama pieces to it. Because that's what it seems like they're going for, right? Because
I was gonna say it seems more like a tragedy than a sports anime.
It's just like more like to me. When I was watching, like, was the main kid with the blonde haired kid with the glasses or whatever? I was like, oh, he's just Kageyama, but a little bit more extreme, like in his personality, kind of how he's super pushy, like around like his teammates and shit.
So, oh, really?
Yeah. I mean,
I just don't think he knows how to express himself.
He's basically just the tryhard in like your gym class. He's like your super tryhard.
Yeah. But what about shit, what is it? Non-Biori.
Oh, non-Biori?
Yeah.
Non-Biori? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've said, I was like, yeah, that's better than fucking...
Being a dickhead.
I mean, I'm not going to watch it. But, I mean, it's good that it got, like, another season to begin with, though.
Yeah. I was being a dick.
I know. You think I would have known? You dickhead.
Dickhead.
Stupid dickhead. Nah, but and X-Arm, yeah, should watch X-Arm. Let's do that. No,
Absolutely don't watch X-Arm.
why are we not watching X-Arm? It's the greatest anime that they made.
Because it's garbage.
If you watch X-Arm, it will change your life forever, I promise.
Okay. I quit and put my 2 weeks in.
You're not getting
Like, how
paid,
do I-
sorry.
I do want to get hit by this bus, please.
Bus
Yeah,
coon,
right now.
truck coon, where are you?
Please don't.
Yamate kudasai.
Say that. Well, that being said, I mean, 2021 again is definitely starting off on the right foot. It's definitely hitting the ground running as 2020 has been.
Hell yeah! I just found something to look forward to.
No, but
A new sports anime coming out.
let's get
What's
away.
Farewell,
Is
my
that-
dear Kramer.
What?
Sounds bad.
It's a soccer anime.
I hate it.
It's a
Sounds
girls'
bad.
soccer anime, actually.
I'm in.
It's written by, it's made by the same person that wrote Your Lie in April.
Oh, okay.
So who's gonna die at the end?
Guys,
I don't know, but it got an anime and a movie coming.
All right. Well,
Where is that fucking ice hockey anime? Why don't they just make one of those?
Cause ice hockey's not a thing in Japan.
So,
Well, I mean,
neither is.
it is, but
sports
they're compared, or I think they combined with Korea now.
yeah. Well, also neither are giants. Matter.
Neither is giant hunting. That's a thing, I guess. Yeah.
I fucking hate you.
So, well, on that note, I have nothing else to contribute. Essentially.
I think I'm cleared out. I mean, I think that covers everything for our return to the podcast and our entry into streaming here on Twitch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll play also cool video games like, I don't know, Solitaire.
I only play Rocket League, so
I'm more of a Minesweeper guy myself, but
I mean, if we're gonna be honest, I think I'm pretty good at hearts, if you know what I mean. So, yes. So,
Yeah.
you saved that one, huh?
I told you I was getting at least one.
And I can smell it through the microphone. It smells like McDonald's.
Nope, disappointment.
join our Dungeons and Dragons server.
Oh God, D&D.
Mm.
Yep, role play only.
Roleplay only. Okay. Well, yeah, that's literally D&D, right? So,
Yep, it's an RP server. We're capping it off at 5 people.
all right. Nick wants to advance one space, rolls a 1, gets hit by a fucking car.
Oh, maybe I can get isekai'd into something better.
Just get isekai'd into Attack on Titan.
The worst.
All right. Well, that was a fun time.
Yeah, no, it
no
was a good time. Good time. Glad to be back. Glad to be doing it again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And we've been all over the place today, but I'm sure as it goes on, we'll become more grounded in our
Yeah.
approach.
Yeah, and we'll perfect whatever garbage we got going on behind the scenes.
Or just get worse. I don't fucking know. Fucking knows.
Yeah, literally anything can happen with us.
Well, Travis, do you have anything to add before we close
Follow
out?
us on Twitch at coulditbe_Travie because I haven't made a 2D Trashcast one yet.
And follow our Twitter on 2D_Trashcast too. While you're at it.
And with all that being said, like I said before, thank you for sticking this one out with us. Back for another run. We'll see how this goes now that we're attempting to branch out a little bit more into possibly streaming, probably on YouTube as well. We'll work all that stuff out over time. With that being said, it's me, your boy, Asana's belly button fungus. And with me, I've had the 2 stinkiest goblins to ever roam the earth, Nick and Travis.
I'm actually Shinji's right hand.
Ah, shit. That movie got delayed, man. Come on. Why is from Look at Vin Diesel's nippy.
It's not even real. It's not even a movie.
fucking myth at this point. God damn it. I hate this fucking movie.
And on that note, I'm out of here.
All right.
And
See you guys. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time.